Tuesdays. We are purposely have been doing this outside because we want to show how committed we are to these issues and these causes.
Yeah.
Go Trump!
As you have heard, they call the snowflakes, and we're here to show that snowflakes get stronger in the elements, not weaker. So I want to thank you all for being here. We are here today to talk about the importance of healthcare to people who live in our community, and I want to give you a couple of statistics to keep in mind. More than 109,000 Central New Yorkers enrolled in Obamacare through the state insurance exchange in the 2017 open enrollment period. That's 109,000 people that we know and live with. In Onondaga County, 64,822 people enrolled, or 14% of Onondaga County's population. More than 3.6 million New Yorkers were enrolled as of Tuesday, an increase of more than 800,000 since the close of the 2016 open enrollment period. These are real people with real healthcare issues that are getting service that they deserve. I want to also bring to your attention that February is HIV Awareness Month. We have a number of activities going on around HIV awareness and our continued pursuit to end the epidemic, which is in sight for all of us. So with no further ado, let me introduce Josh King, who's going to talk to you about his experience and healthcare from his point of view. Come on in, Josh.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Joshua King. I represent the HIV Stops With Me campaign with the New York State Department of Health. I also am a resident of Syracuse, and I've been living with HIV for 15 years. One of the things that I'd like everybody to be aware of is that when we talk about Obamacare or we talk about the Affordable Care Act, we're talking about the same thing. These are not different agendas. These are the same thing. And the Affordable Care Act provides health care to endless amounts of individuals.
Josh, I'm going to ask you to put this on, because apparently you're not allowed that one. Can you all hear me? All right. Go ahead, Josh. Always good. Yeah. Go ahead. Bring it up.
You know you're in the big leagues when they give you a bullhorn. So again, my name is Josh King. I represent the HIV Stops With Me campaign out of the New York State Department of Health. I represent Syracuse. I'm also a resident here, and I've been living with HIV for 15 years. The thing, again, that I cannot stress enough is that the Affordable Care Act is something that I rely upon in order to get health care, to access medication, and also to do my job. I work in the community, both in the HIV field as well as a consultant. And some of these things that I consult with are on the Affordable Care Act, for those provisions provide employment for individuals. They provide health care and nutrition and so many aspects of day-to-day life that people need and have come to rely upon. So when we have those things infringed upon us, I commend all of us for coming together, as cold as it is and in the rain and in the snow, with everything that we all have to do on a day-to-day basis. But we need to realize that these are not just limitless rights that people are being infringed upon. These are things that people need, and these are our rights as people. This is a social justice issue. This is about equity and resilience of a community. So I thank you guys for coming out today. If you have time, as the mayor mentioned, it is actually National Black HIV Awareness Day today, February 7th. You can catch us at 6 p.m. at People's AME Zion Church, where we'll welcome the Reverend Edwin C. Sanders to start having discussions about HIV in the faith-based community. By addressing these issues in compartmentalized ways, we are defeating the purpose. So by coming together in venues like this and venues like tonight and events that are happening all across the city today and throughout the course of the month, can we begin to address some of these more pressing issues. So I thank you for your time.
Thank you. Next, I would like to bring to the podium Lindsay Spear, who's going to talk about her experience.
Hi, my name is Lindsay Spear, and I first looked into going freelance with my consulting business in 2007. And at that time, I actually went and looked at what it would cost to give me the same health care that I was getting through my employer. I was quoted at a cost over $1,000 a month. It was completely impossible to dream at that point. And so it wasn't until much later that after the Affordable Care Act was passed that I was able to actually pursue and start up my own consulting business. This allowed me to stay in Syracuse. It's allowed me to actually move back to Syracuse, having gone away for my master's degree. And it's so critical for anyone who is working in the gig economy, anyone who is working multiple part-time jobs. Not everyone has access to employer health care. That's just simply the reality we live in. And the Affordable Care Act has allowed so many people to be able to get the health care they need, to be able to go see a doctor when they need to. You know, when you actually have that thing, you're like, I'm not sure if this is a thing, but I really want to have my doctor check it out. You can actually go and get that done, as opposed to going, well, I hope it's not a thing, and I'm going to take my chances. That's how you end up in the ER. I also, when I graduated from college in 2004, this was before the Affordable Care Act. Again, I was doing the part-time job thing at that point. And I was not eligible to be on my parents' insurance because the Affordable Care Act had not been passed yet. That bridge in those critical years after college to about age 26 is really key, again, in this economy that we are in, where full-time jobs are not just falling off the trees for people. So it's so important that we keep the Affordable Care Act, that we make sure that there are things in place. If the Affordable Care Act goes away, that New York State protects its New Yorkers, and we need there to be a plan that works for everyone.
Yes.
There you go. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you all very much. I want to read a couple of more statistics to you. So the total enrollment in Onondaga, Oswego, Madison, Cortland, and Cayuga counties in Medicaid, 76,615 people are enrolled in the government health insurance program for the poor and disabled, and these are largely women who are in this program. Child Health Plus, 11,025 children are enrolled. These are children who are getting health benefits through Child Health Plus. And there are 7,600 people who are enrolled in qualified health plans. In the Essential Plan, there's 14,000 who are enrolled in the state's Essential Plan, designed for lower-income New Yorkers who do not qualify for Medicaid. That means there are 109,586 people that are subject to what the Republicans are threatening to do in Congress. Again, these are not strangers. These are people that we live with, people that we know, people that we count on to continue to keep them healthy, like Josh, to continue to keep them employed here in Central New York in the new burgeoning tech economy, like Lindsay. So thank you all very much for being here. In the snow, in the rain. Like the postman, we will not be defeated by the weather, because this is important. These are our neighbors. This is what makes us a strong community, that we gather together to say these are our priorities. This is what's important to us, and we will be there, and we will hold people accountable for policies that impact all of us in Central New York and
Protect our care. 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 All right.
All right, thank you,
Postcards,
everybody. I'm sure Josh and Lindsay are here to do their 15 minutes of fame for the media. Everybody else, I just made a unilateral decision that if we do when we do this next week and it's this cold, I will make sure that there are warm beverages here for everybody. As a thank you all.